Hey everyone, welcome back y'all. This video is going to be unusually short, but there is just too much going on for me to really get into much of anything. I'll let you know a few things that are going on, but this is my update for Health and More in 2024. There's been no change. This is a week that I have absolutely lost zero, not even a tenth of a pound, nothing. So the scale didn't budge. It didn't go up, which is good. It didn't go down, which makes me feel a little bit like, oh boy. But I tracked nothing again this week. I wasn't tracking my steps. I have not been drinking enough water. I have just not been really too busy thinking about anything when it comes to health, which is understandable right now because my mom has just been diagnosed with a very serious fungal eye condition. This is something that we were told in the hospital. She got released. She has an eye surgery on Monday, and she has got approximately less than 5% chance of ever regaining vision in one of her eyes. So it's been a really tough week for her. I've been to her appointments. I've spoken with specialists. I've spoken with all the doctors. And given the fact that I can't see at all, except for some shadowing outlines and shadows, shapes of that nature, which isn't really a whole lot, but just a little bit, I needed to go with her and know what was going on. You are not seeing my absolutely beautiful journal, which I was told by Simply Living Saves, which is who I won the journal from, that this is a 3-month journal and not a 1-year journal. So I apologize, y'all. I have not even started this. I told you last week I would be going through and journaling in here all of my updates, but there's really no updates to give you, and I didn't want to start on a journal right now because I've got too many things going on. But when I do, I'll let y'all know. But there's just way too much going on. So mom has surgery coming up on Monday, and then she has to be in a sterile environment for a while. And I mean, things won't get better until probably the end of May. Hopefully she'll be recovered. Whether she regains the sight in her eye, we're not quite sure. So I do have this beautiful tracker that I decided to track on for right now. And this tracker is a tracker that I got off of Etsy. It's a 365-day tracker. And this is the page that goes all the way to June. This one starts at July and goes all the way down to December. I'm hoping you guys can see it here in frame, but I'm kind of showing you a little bit. So it's a 2-page tracker that I got. I did get a percentage off because I've purchased before from this individual, and I really like this tracker. It's just simply a weight tracker. So $199, which means my BMI is still, I believe, I want to say it was 37.6 or maybe 37.8. So that hasn't moved either. Again, I have not tracked my steps. I have not logged into WW my food, and I'll be real honest, I haven't eaten very strict this week, and I even went off plan when it came to eating in either a calorie deficit and or also I have not eaten on plan when it comes to my fasting schedule. In fact, I've just ate whenever. And so that's a really bad thing. I will be getting back on track. It's just been really stressful and hectic. So that is pretty much the only update that I have for Health and More in 2024. No more marbles will go into the jar. I made a mistake and didn't add in the marbles from before I started Health and More in 2024, which was literally the week of. I did start it that coming Saturday, but I actually started my health journey on March 18th. So it was 18, 19, 20, 22. So by March 22nd, I had started the Health and More in 2024 collab. But I actually started back on March 18th. And so I need to put a couple more pounds in there because I believe I said, I want to say I was 18 pounds down. I'm actually 21 pounds. I started at 220 and I'm down to 199. So that is a 21 pound weight loss. So I'm going to add those off camera into the jar so that I can correct where I somehow went wrong. And I think it's because I did not add the previous weight that I had lost before I started the collab. But it was in 2024, so I'm going to call it what it is. And I'll add those extra marbles into my Pounds Down challenge for me to stay on track. So I wanted to show you that. And this was, again, the second page. It's a 2-page PDF print, and I really love it. The seller on Etsy is My Life Plans. So that's where I got this weight tracker set from, and I really, really do like this. I've got several different styles of trackers and things of that nature. Another thing that I'm going to talk to you guys about, another stressful thing that's going on, is my Etsy shop. An individual had gone into my Etsy shop and went ahead and deleted all of my listings. And I do mean all of my listings got deleted. So I am currently putting all my listings back up, and we've got a ton of new things that have to go into the shop. Right now we are working on trackers, and we have 60 trackers back up. We did revise our description. We did revise our pictures to make them look better, but those are going back up. We do have binders that I have been promising to go up. Those will be going up here in the next couple of days. The single trackers are the most important thing that needed to go up first, and we were at 60 trackers in, and Lord knows how many trackers we had. But then we're going to do bundles, and then we're going to put up our scratchers back up. I still have the products. I just have to get them relisted on Etsy. One of the new projects that I'm working on right now is disc-bound binders. So I did get my little disc-bound discs in. I'm really super excited. So that is a new item that's got to go up, but I still need to get my scratcher sets back up. I need to add to that. I need to get my other challenges up, my jar challenges up. I am working on a Christmas bundle, hoping for that to go out here soon. It was supposed to go out last December. It did not. So we are still in the process of planning to get that up, hopefully by July, and we'll have a sale on that. We'll call it Christmas in July, but literally it's a year-round savings challenge for Christmas. And y'all, Christmas can be any time of the year. It doesn't have to be designated by December 25th, but things of that nature. So these are the little discs that we got in. I think they're super duper cute. I'm not going to use all of them for the disc-bound planners because I do need a couple of these for something that I'm making for Jessica. I'm making her a chore chart that is going to be laminated for her and things of that nature. But we are going to have some disc-bound binders that we're going to be creating. So that's another item that's going to go in the shop along with the Christmas bundle pack. And we're going to have a couple of more different things. We are going to start some other things here shortly. And I apologize, I have not gotten any budget videos up, y'all. With what's going on with my mom, me traveling last month, there's just been too much, and I have not had the energy, time, patience, or even just the want to do anything right now. And if you can tell by my voice, I'm not really cheerful and happy and things of that nature. I'm just really stressed out. We've got a lot to do, a lot to make up, and things of that nature. So, moving forward, again, my Etsy shop is getting new items listed every single day. The items that you see going up my shop now are items that I have already listed before and have to redo. My son is taking that on because he's got the site, so he has to print, cut each tracker, do the photographs, and then we have to put up the description and the listing. So that it's just taking a massive amount of time. My CCTV has gone out on me. If you guys don't know, it's a closed caption TV, but it actually does a inverted color, which makes the background of paper like this black, and the print on this would always be white. And that's what I need as a color contrast. I need the inverted colors. I looked online. They are now running $2,788 through Freedom Scientific for a brand new CCTV for low vision, or for those of us vision impaired. And again, I have just a small amount of visual shadowing and shaping left. Not a whole lot, but enough that I can at least tell lines and things of that nature. And now my CCTV has gone out. So if it's not one thing, it's another. You know, the dominoes are falling. Murphy's Law is just knocked on my door and trying to move in. Mom's health is not in a good state right now. The surgery, my shop items getting taken off my Etsy shop, my CCTV going down. I'm not tracking. I'm not putting up videos, things of that nature. So I was hoping to be back on track. But right now, it's just a day-by-day situation until I'm able to get back on track. But what I can say is I am here. I'm doing my video. There's been no change. So no change is a good change. I should be changing for the positive and moving down on the scale. But sometimes the scale just says, hey, you didn't do anything this week to make me drop lower. So I will hopefully pick back up this week. I do plan on doing a couple of water fasts and or tea with no sugar and water fast where I don't eat for a couple of days. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but for me, I have done as high as a 21-day water fast where I didn't eat anything but drink water, but that was way, way in the past. So hopefully I can get some ground by next week. I was planning on just doing vegetable soup this week. I'm one of those people of habits that decide I'm just going to eat the same thing over and over for a while, and I'm really prone to doing that, but the vegetable soup really just did not happen this week. So maybe that's what I do next week or the week after, but I think I'm going to do a couple of days of water fasting in order to maybe jumpstart and get back on track. But that's where we're at right now. The Etsy shop is still going to be producing our items back on, and a lot of brand new items and getting ready to come on. So I'm super happy about that. I will update you on my mom as things go through with her surgery on Monday, her checkups on Tuesday, and then she has to be in a sterile environment for a while. So I do have one of her chihuahuas over here. My sister has the other chihuahuas that we have to go over and check on periodically with her and the other chihuahuas, but I do have Gizzy with me, which is her service animal, her service chihuahua, and he is here with me and has been for a few weeks. So I will update you on that, but I am here to at least film my Health and More in 2024. I know I still have the debt tracker to share with you, and I'm looking to see if I have a onesie for our newest 14-year-old chihuahua, and his name is Gilly, is what we call him for short. And Gilly is just severely deformed, y'all. So I'm having a hard time trying to figure out if I'm going to put up a picture because I don't want any nasty, derogatory comments about him. He's 14 years old. He was in very, very poor health. He eats very well, y'all, and he moves very fast, but he has a severely deformed spine. So, and he doesn't look the greatest. You can tell he's really roughed up. But I'm going to see if I can find something to maybe edit a little bit for the little pieces that I need to edit for his picture so he doesn't look quite as bad, and see if I can find a shirt that's small enough. He weighs approximately about 4.5 pounds. I just need something over his back so nobody can see his spine. But his spine is curved upwards, so it's kind of hard to hide it even with a t-shirt, but I'm going to try. I just don't want anybody saying anything negative or making fun of him because he's had a really, really bad situation. And I've had him for over a week now, and I love him to death. The other dogs love him. All the other chihuahuas get along really well with him. So, thought this was going to be a short video. Maybe not because I talk a lot, but a lot of updates going on, a lot of things going on. So, hoping to improve for next week and be able to put some more marbles in my Pounds Down challenge jar. I'm hoping to get that jar out to you by the end of this coming Friday. It literally is not going to be the jar, y'all. It's just your set of marbles with the Pounds Down sticker and maybe a tracker that will go with it. It is a physical item. And on the Pounds Down, you get to write how many pounds that you are trying to lose. If you want, you could also use like an erasable marker. It is on sticker paper, just so you know. But if you have one of those expo markers that you can wipe off, that might work. I don't know. I'm thinking about getting some chalkboard stickers and seeing if I can do it with that. But I don't think I can because of the design. But anyways, with that being said, I'll stop rambling for now. But I have been here for Health and More in 2024, so my video is going up tonight. Again, it's late as usual. But y'all, I just don't have enough hours in the day. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or suggestions, you can always feel free to leave it down below. I will link all the other ladies that are in the collab both sets of us, the OGs as they call the first set of us, and then the second set of ladies that are coming in as well and doing their videos. And everybody is doing a fantastic job. Some of us are having a little bit more harder times from time to time. I think we all do, but it doesn't matter, y'all. The fact that we're even trying and that we're in the collab and hoping that we give you guys some motivation and let you know that sometimes, you know, things don't go as we planned or expected. Sometimes the scale goes up, sometimes the scale goes down, and in my fact right now, sometimes the scale just stayed the same and said you didn't do enough to drop. And you know what? That's okay, because I'm going to try harder for next week. I'm going to be working on this Etsy shop situation with my son and get things done there, and hopefully get our Etsy shop completely back on target by next Friday, along with the new products that we are putting in. So that's what we have for you for our update for Health and More in 2024. Hoping that you guys drop down below and check out the other amazing ladies. We've got a whole bunch of new ladies involved as well. So super happy. The more the merrier. And please remember to go and support them as well by watching their videos and giving them comments of encouragement. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.